I hope you're ready for some crazy shit. Oh shit, Debs alert. That's the Delfino emergency broadcast system. It's been reported that a lone Yoshi egg has been spotted. That's not really news though, is it? Well, I guess it's kind of news. I don't know. I already know about it. But I guess I didn't show. We did unlock Yoshi, but now we can use him whenever we want. There he is. He's over there. He'll always spawn up there, so it's the same protocol. You just bring him a fruit. But I'm thinking today I want to poke around Delfino Plaza a little bit. Just because there's some stuff. I don't know. I haven't really just walked around it too much, and I'm not planning on giving you a fucking like whole tour, but there's stuff. Here's a blue coin. Cool. There's a shine sprite in there. What gives with that? You know what I mean? And there's a guy over there. What's the deal with this guy? There's no way the guy all the way over here and the shine sprite all the way over there could be connected, because that obviously wouldn't make any sense, right? What's up, buddy? Oh, okay. So you give him a coin and there you go. Shine sprite. Boom. Easy peasy. So it doesn't have to be. It doesn't always have to be a whole fucking thing. It doesn't always have to be like, oh, now I gotta go do this. Now I gotta go do that. Sometimes you give a man one coin, he assists you with a little breaking and entering, and you get a shine sprite. It's just that easy. The world we live in is at our fingertips, or the world we long for, I guess. I don't know. Could do something cheeky there, but I'm gonna hold off on that for the time being. I think I probably have to do it for the content, but we'll do it later. I don't feel like doing it right now. There is another thing here, though. Break all the crates within 30 seconds to win a prize. You want to try? Sure. Only way to break the crate is with a little ground pound action, so it just kind of ground pound away. It is possible to break more than one and with one ground pound like that, so there's ways to get a better time, but as you can see, there's way more than enough time, and I fucked up several times. It's really not that challenging. And there you go. Get a shine sprite for that one, too. Shtabam. It's literally that easy. So, yeah. And again, and I hate to harp on this point, so I'm going to try and stop bringing it up after I say this time. These shine sprites are not contributing to beating the game at all. They might give us some progress towards unlocking certain things. Like, I think something happened at 20 and 25 shine sprites, so that got us pretty close to that milestone, but besides that... Oop, hello. It's just a shine sprite for the fun of having a shine sprite. I'm trying to put this man out, but he doesn't really want to get put out. No problem, buddy. Coin me. Thanks, sir. Look at that. 17 blue coins. Wow. So talented. Well, you know what? I got nothing else to do. I think we've looked around Delfino Plaza enough. I just got 2 fucking shine sprites, right? Well, here's an idea. Let's take a look at this. Let's look at this angle. I don't know if I've ever been up here. Right? There's like some stuff back here or something. I don't know. Strange yellow yolk. I know what we can do about that, but I'm gonna do it later. There's more strange yellow yolk over there. How fun. Or something. I don't know. Maybe fun isn't quite the word. But yeah, let's head back to Gelato Beach. It's been a minute since we've been there, I don't think since the first time. And last time, which was the first time also, I think I got my ass obliterated by this fucking wiggler. Oh shit. The sandbird is what I was doing. Lol. Maybe that's why I left. Or maybe I left for plot. I don't remember, to be honest. But, this is a classic level, the Sandbird. Oh, how fun. How fun for me. How fun for all of us. I get to do the Sandbird now. It flew off, huh? So, you may have forgotten, but there was a bit of a narrative arc to Gelato Beach, which was just that the The sandbird egg had come up a couple times as something that was like in the middle of that main tower there, and the Wiggler attacked it, and the weird Cataquax fucked with its heating mirrors. So it was a whole thing. It was beset upon by pests basically, and because we're goated, we helped fix it, I guess. Blue coin me. Thank you. Lots of birds up here. I think there might also be. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Part of me remember there being a yellow bird up here, and the yellow birds give you a shine when you kill them. But I don't. I might be thinking. I think I'm thinking of a different stage, because yeah, I must be. Anyway, here's the sandbird. He's finally born. You know, we saved him from the animals, and he's born, and he's pretty cool looking, honestly. I think he's sick. But yeah, this is a famous level. It's pretty tricky. I think part of what makes a lot of stuff in this game that is considered difficult, the physics of the game. That one was, I think, just my fault. I think I just walked right off the edge because I couldn't see the edge because of the blue coin cloud. Also, I only have 1 life, so very plausible I will game over. Yeah. Oh well, if I game over, I game over. We'll just come back and try again. I don't think there's much of a penalty for it. Holy shit. I almost had to do that a lot sooner than I was expecting. But yeah, a lot of what makes stuff in this game hard, as I was saying, is the physics. The physics are not exactly like the best shit, you know, in the world. I'm dead for sure. That was me being greedy and trying to get that 1-up to avoid gaming over. And, you know, look where it led. But I think it just spits you back in Delfino Plaza with like 4 lives. So, no big deal. We'll just go right back and try again. Shut up! Shut up! Alright. I guess it was trying to show me, like, something else I should do, but I wasn't really paying attention. It usually is, you know, it's usually like, oh, here's something you should go check out. It was showing the big tower in the middle, but I don't actually know if there was much I could do there yet. You do get a shine sprite because obviously it's, like, the big shine in the tower is still covered in, like, black oil or whatever. So, you can go spray it clean and get a shine, but I don't think it would be pretty difficult to do it right now. You're supposed to get the rocket nozzle and jump up there and do it that way. And we just don't have the rocket nozzle. Like, we've used the rocket nozzle in Rico Harbor before, but we just don't have access to it in Delfino Plaza yet. You know? Can't use it if it's not there, right? Anyway. Bam. Whatever, what was I trying to say? The physics in this game. Physics in this game are one of the more questionable things. I mean, I think... No, I'm not going to say questionable like bad, because I don't think they're bad. I think, you know, obviously, like, the physics are what make a lot of the game fun. That's what's fun is that you know, you have this very mobile character who can bounce all over the place and, you know, has funny momentum and shit like that. But it can maybe be a little unpredictable. And, you know, there's objects like this that, you know, it's a moving object made up of, like, distorted cuboids. Oh, hey, I mean, sure. And it, like, we haven't even, I keep dying before we've seen it, but it's gonna, like, rotate on its side and shit. It's a lot of angles and moving parts and, you know, a lot of ways you can just imagine things going wrong. I'm gonna let that slide. I don't need that blue coin right now, I think. I'm just gonna enjoy this red coin right here. Whew. Only 1 more. It's the one out on the tail. Kind of scary, I admit. So here we go. He's going totally sideways here. Dude, this... Now, you want to talk about levels that you get stuck on when you're a kid for, like, literally your entire life? The Sandbird, man. The Sandbird is a bitch. He's a piece of shit, man. I hate this guy. Okay, that's not true. I don't hate him. He's super cool. But, yeah. Tough. He's tricky. Okay. Very careful on the tail, because even though it's kind of big, it moves a lot, and he's moving quick. Whew! Alright. There's actually only 7 on him. The last one is on top of the tower here. Boom. That wasn't so bad. I do wish they put the red coin a little closer to the center, because whenever I finish this level, I always feel like I'm about to run right off the edge and kill myself after getting to the top. Look at that, 20 shine sprites, man. Talk about a milestone. Hey, that's new for sure. That's definitely new. Shoo! Yeah, I'll go check that out in a second, but I want to do something else in here first. Yeah, this is what I thought it was. This is my guy here. Il Piantissimo. It's his sand sprint, you understand. Who is this strange, small, pink individual over here? Why, he appears to be a man dressed like a Pianta. Basically, Koopa the Quick. He says, go to that point, and then you race him to that point. I'm ready. So what are all the like various facts and Easter egg about El Piantissimo that I'm like contractually obligated to say? One of them is that underneath his mask, he looks like the postman from Zelda. Like just all the Zeldas that were coming out around this time had a postman guy with the same, and they all have the same face. There's one in Ocarina, there's one in Majora, and there's one in Wind Waker. That's the one. Another fun fact, they recently made, like a bunch of fans recently made a Mario Sunshine mod called Mario Eclipse, Super Mario Eclipse, which I played a little bit of. It came out earlier this year in 2025. I think. Maybe it came out late 2024, actually. I don't remember. It came out recently, is the point. It came out around this time. But it's kind of like a, it's basically just, it's like Mario Sunshine Plus. Like they added a few new areas. They made it interconnected. So like there's still loading screens, but for example, you could go straight from, what's a good example? You could go straight from Pinna Park to Serena Beach by just swimming there. You'd have a loading screen, but you could do it. That's a neat thing. And there were a couple other characters added. I think they added Luigi, who I never unlocked Luigi, but they also added Il Piantissimo, which is pretty funny, I think. Funny character to add. So this is new. What the hell is this all about? What can you tell us? Glasses. This guy must be smart, right? He must be a nerd. Is this the daytime? Are all cities dark? So that's what's weird to me about this game. At this point, I've gotten how many? I said 20 shine sprites? 21 shine sprites. I can't even really see the darkness layer anymore. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I can see it. But basically, the entire town is lit up at this point. Like, I don't know how bright it's supposed to get here, but I feel like if it got any brighter, it might be a genuine health risk. Anyway, it's looking particularly bright here, man. Is the sun shining through something? Wow. Uncorked waterfall. I'm sure some NPC around there tells you to look at the sun, but real old heads knew to look at the sun from playing Mario 64, or because they saw their older brother look at the sun when he was playing the game before them. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to say you're not a real old head if you don't have an older brother. I don't think that's a reasonable opinion at all. Now here's some old-ass Noki guy in Noki Bay. He's an old man who loves nothing but fishing. Please look up there. Uh-oh, there's a mole in a cannon on a cork in the wall. That does seem like a problem. He's quite high up there, brother. What are you trying to say? I don't know who did it, but someone corked our waterfall. And now the bay is all purple and polluted. No problem. So yeah, Noki Bay. I really like this area a lot too. I think it's very pretty. Very pretty oceany, I don't know, bay area. Again, I think it's just a great example of working within the framework. Oh, ow. So yeah, the water actually is polluted. You will take damage if you touch it. as evidenced by me. That's the only reason I did that. I was just trying to show off, you know, for the viewers. It's all for the viewers, of course, at the end of the day. Where am I going? Am I going the right way? Yes, I'm going this way. Yeah, just of working within the framework of like, okay, the setting is a tropical island. So like, oh, let's do like kind of a waterfall sort of, I don't know, cove area. I don't know. I really like in this game that a lot of the areas feel like part of something bigger. But what really works for me about Noki Bay is that it kind of does. Well, it's not that it doesn't feel like it's part of something bigger, but it's just very clearly like, I don't know. I don't know how else to explain this. Oh Jesus. Am I insane? I guess I'm insane. I thought you were supposed to like spray the water off the wall there, but maybe you are supposed to just climb up here. That might just be easier. Yeah, there's an arrow and everything, brother. Why are you trying to make this more difficult than it needs to be? Please just jump on the thing. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, it makes sense that this island that's full of tourists and shit, largely, and people visiting and like tropical, you know, shit. Maybe if there aren't tourists necessarily visiting, but it's like designed for tourists, that there would also be parts of the island that are a little more quiet, and it's like where locals hang out more. And there's not like, you know, there's not nothing to see here as far as sights. It's obviously very pretty, and there's we haven't seen it yet, but there's like ruins and shit on this map. Well, we can kind of see it, right? Like there's this wheel and pulley system, that urn I sprayed water into earlier. You know, that shit was all like, there we go. Shit was all like remnants of a lost civilization or something like that. I don't know. It's just a cool vibe. There's these like, yeah, these like statues in the middle that are like overgrown. It almost looks like giant barnacles or something, but they're not like ugly barnacles. They're beautiful, gorgeous barnacles. It's a cool area. Noki Bay haters DNI, I guess, is all I can tell you. But on that note, this is one of the worst levels for blue coins. This is like, when I think about how I don't enjoy doing blue coins in Mario Sunshine, I think of Noki Bay like first. It's like the first thing I think of. Because there's just so much. This shit I'm doing right now is like baby mode. Oh hey. I kind of forgot there was a rocket nozzle here. Okay, I do want to grab that, but I want to grab this blue coin first. I think it'll be easier to get with hover. There we go. There's about 1 million blue... Oh, okay. Guess I should have gotten the hover nozzle first. Wow. How exciting. I need water, man. I need water. I guess I could just jump in the ouchie poison water for a second. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. Get me out of here. Okay. Oh no, there was safe water over here the whole time. Okay, we're climbing back up again. But anyway, I think you see my point. Though that punching glove shit or boxing glove that like punched me out and knocked me down. There are other places like that in the level. Where you go into a little hole in the wall, cubby sort of thing, and get pwned. Then you have to climb all the way back up. It's just a fucking pain in the ass, and it's hard to remember where they all are. And but the vibes of the area are very nice. The music is so nice, dude. Like, listen to this. Okay, sorry. I was trying to like be quiet so you could listen to the fucking music, but the angle of this hill is so steep that Mario is incapable of not like getting gooped on, even when spraying water directly in front of his face forward. I do like the levels. I mean, like, I think you have the sense, or at least I have the sense, that this aspect goes away a little bit as you play the game more. The cleaning up goop aspect. At least I do. But I think it's because the beginning of most areas in the game involves cleaning up goop. Because, like, when you get to the area, you haven't been there, right? Like, the goop is there, remember? Like, the whole premise is that there's goop everywhere, and somebody's got to go clean it up. Well, I'm somebody, right? That's what I'm doing here. Is I'm cleaning up the goop. Anyway, remember this boss from like 5 seconds ago in Pinna Park? We're fighting him again. And now we've beaten him again. Luckily this time though, we've already done all the platforming, challenging, and shit like that that the game wants us to do. There's no secret mission attached. There he... Oh, Jesus. That might have been overkill. I don't know if he deserves all that. Those mole enemies are weird though. I don't know what their deal is. Maybe they are just part of Bowser's army, you know? Like they're Monty Moles because they work for Bowser. And that's why they're doing evil Bowser shit. But I feel like most of the enemies in this game, the gimmick is that they're like painted enemies. You know, Bowser Jr. is a Pictomancer. That's another reason I love Bowser Jr. He's a Pictomancer. I think that's sick as fuck. I wish they kept that aspect of his character a little more. Although they did do some shit with it in that Switch port of 3D World. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hey, that's another Mario Sunshine in the books. We're gonna save this goddamn island if it's the last thing we do. Hopefully it's not though, because I'd like to do a lot more things than play Mario Sunshine for like the 8th time in my life.